Welcome to another yoga session with me. My name is Nakia. I'm known as Body Cut right here on YouTube. And today's yoga session is going to focus on simple movements to improve mobility as you age. I am 46 years young and I am determined to increase my longevity through movement and health and wellness of the body. So we're starting in our kneeled position. Hands are on our thighs. And slowly bring one hand to the heart center and the other right at the core. Remember to breathe deeply. Slowly bring the hands down to the knees, chin into the chest. Choose your side. Start to roll one ear to one shoulder. And then slowly drop the chin back into the chest, rolling the head to the other side. Ear meets that shoulder. We're going to do this a few times, nice and slow. Rolling each ear to the shoulder. And bringing the chin down into the chest and rolling it to the opposite side. Go ahead and begin to do full head circles. Bring the head all the way back, then to the ear to shoulder, then chin into the chest, and just continue with your head rolls in a slow, controlled movement. Roll it back to the other side, chin into the chest. Rolling all the way back, chin into the chest. And bringing the chin back down. Bring those arms up towards the ceiling. Look up. And bring those hands clasped together behind the head. Drop the chin and the elbows down. Don't pull, just let the hands feel heavy. Begin to lift up the head, opening the elbows back. Feel the squeeze in the back and the stretch in the chest. Go ahead and bring the chin into the chest, elbows back down, and let the hands feel heavy on the back of the head. And rise back up, head comes back, elbows pull back, squeeze, and come back down. Begin to open up, bring those arms down to the side. Start to rotate the chest. One direction. All the way around. begin to switch directions, rotating the chest all the way around. Try to get as much of a full range motion as you can. Raise those arms up towards the ceiling. Bring those hands clasped together back behind the head, dropping the chin and the elbows down, letting the hands feel heavy, and then lifting and opening up, squeezing the back, stretching the chest. Chin into the chest, elbows down, and opening back up, chest stretch, bring those arms down. Rotate the shoulders really big towards the back. Bring those shoulders up as close to the ears as you possibly can. Feel the rotation of the shoulders. And switch directions, bringing them forward and down. So squeeze back, raise them up towards the ears and slowly rotate them down. Come onto all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees are still together. We're going to bring the back up towards the ceiling and then lift the head and the hips back towards each other. This is called cat-cow. So you're raising the back up, chin into the chest, hips down, and then slowly rolling the head and hips up in an attempt to touch each other. Head rolls down, hips are down, back towards the ceiling, and then slowly arching the back, rolling everything down, head up, hips up. Slowly rotate the head, the hips, and big circles in the same direction. So rotating the head down and up as the hips go in the same direction, and then bring the hips back. Nice stretch. We're going to open the knees wide. Slowly position yourself, moving from one side to the other just to open up the hips and slowly come down into child's pose. And begin to rise up on all fours. Knees are still apart. And let's go back into our cat-cow. Slowly roll the head and hips up. And then slowly roll the back up to the ceiling, head and hips down. Slowly roll the head and the hips. And the opposite direction of your movement in the last flow. And then switch to the other side, rolling the head and the hips in the same direction. Keep these movements slow and exaggerated. Just rolling the hips and the head in big circles, alternating sides. All right, toes curled. Bring the hips back, Slowly come up in downward facing dog. Shake those hips, bounce. If you feel so inclined, bending the knees, straightening them, stretching the hamstrings, and walk those feet up to their flat, and knees are slightly bent in this position, and we're going to sway the hips back and forth. Hold the position, and bending at the knees, walk the hands back, stay in your forward fold with the hands still on the mat. Bring those hands to the toes. Slowly come up to forward fold and then bend right back down. Slowly. The hands off the mat or on, it's totally up to you. Just bending the knees from one side to the other. Deep squat, lifting the hips up, bending the knees wide outside of the shoulders, and hips up. And your forward fold, and switching the hips from side to side. Rocking back and forth with the hands on the mat, come up into forward fold and just bend the knees slightly, lift the hips up, and then bend at the knees back into that deep squat. Lift the chest up, knees are wide, and feet are flat on the floor as much as you possibly can. If that is hard for you, it is okay to be on ball of your feet. Just make sure the heels aren't so high off the floor. Slowly lifting the hips up, widening those feet out. And now with the feet flat, knees are behind the arms. Try to lift up as much as you can and hold this position with your hands together in a prayer position. All right, come up into your forward fold, walk the hands forward, and choose whichever leg you like to bring that in between your body. And we're going to do a pigeon stretch. So you see how I'm positioning my leg in front of me bent and working to make sure my hips are nice and straight. Parallel to my front leg that is bent, and keeping the back leg stretched, and this is going to stretch the glutes. So take your time. You see me positioning myself until this is bearable, not necessarily comfortable. You're going to need to breathe into it. And if you have any foot pain from that extended leg, bring the toes up and make sure that they are curled underneath you. We're going to switch sides. So having that front leg bent in front of you and bringing that other leg back behind you. See how I'm trying to align that leg to the line of the floor, and then my hips to be parallel to that. And then that back leg nice and stretched back. And if you feel comfortable, go ahead and come down to the elbows and hold that stretch. And this is the side where I usually need it the most. And we're going to bring those feet forward. So we're going to sit up nice and straight. Adjust clothing, adjust the hips, pull those buttocks up. So you're sitting nice and tall on the floor. I'm just gonna walk it back. Focus on our ankles. So raise those arms up towards the ceiling. Hold them there. Raise the toes up, flexing the feet. And then point the toes, flexing the feet downward through the front of the feet. And then now we're going to flex those toes up again. Spread those toes when you flex. And then when you point your toes, make sure you are focusing on the flat part of your foot, extending and lowering the feet down into that pointed position. I'm going to do these a few more times. And start to roll the feet out and roll them back together in that flex position. Open and then close. So flex the feet, open the toes out, and then close, point the toes, open the feet out, keeping the feet pointed, and then closed. Flex, open, point, open, flex, open, point, open. Bring those arms down, and we're just going to slowly lift one leg at a time. This is going to work the core, and this is going to help you find control and mobility in your hips. Flex the feet at this point and lift them up one leg at a time. Right, bring those hands up towards the ceiling. Hold this position. And now we're going to do the exact same thing, lifting one leg at a time. Make sure your core is firm and tight. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. You're not putting any tension in your arms being high. You're just making sure that your core is stabilized. And you're slowly lifting one leg at a time. So we're going to bring that hand down. And bring the flats of your feet together. Knees are wide open. And what I'm doing is rocking my hips and my heels a little bit closer together. So if you're able to do this, go as far as you can possibly go. I'm just rocking back and forth to bring my hips and my heels closer together. While clasping my feet, I'm just going to pulse my knees up and down. just to open up my hips. You can move your chest in big circles, alternating if you feel comfortable. See where I begin to move my chest in big circles. And we are complete. For more videos like this, make sure you like, share, and subscribe for more yoga, Pilates, and heavy weightlifting videos. I will see you in the next one.